honest to God, this was not only one of the best episodes of Riverdale we have gotten, this was without a shadow of a doubt the best musical episode. What made this episode so much better is that the musical wasn't surrounded with the school. Usually the musical episode is a school play, but with this episode, they intertwined it with what the characters are going through in their normal everyday lives, and that made it hit on a deeper level. But honest to God, I needed them to give me an emotional disclaimer for this episode, because I wasn't ready to feel all of those emotions. Seeing everything with Alice trying to deal with her grief, not only over losing Polly, but losing the perfect image of a family she wanted. She was also kind of grieving for Hal and Charles. And I love the way that they chose to visually represent Alice's grief with denial. This also hits on a deeper level because of how Alice and Betty have been there with each other for the beginning. Like, it's only them two. They're really the only two Coopers left. And they really are the only ones who have been with each other since the beginning. They are ride or dies. And then the way that Polly just walked out of the house, all the way up into the finale where they had the funeral, I wasn't ready for any of that. Then also I need to say, finally we got Betty and Kevin scenes. Like, Betty and Kevin are supposed to be best friends and they barely had any screen time together. Now we finally got some. And y'all, I was feeling some type of way. I was happy because we finally got some Shoney scenes. And we not only got one, but we got two. And you know, they were making those certain eyes at each other. Then this Kevin and Tony thing happened, and I really don't know how to feel about it. Like, on one hand, I ship it. I love their relationship. I love that they're there with each other and they're building this family. But I don't know how to feel about the romantic aspect of it. I gotta feel that out a little bit. Also, am I the only person who feels like Kevin wants to get back with Fangs? Like, the way that he was looking in the restaurant, I think he wants to. And that he's about to reach out to Fangs and then it's gonna be awkward because he's with Tony. And then y'all, the Tabitha Jughead stuff. See, because I said from the beginning Tabitha and Jughead were gonna get together, and people were saying I was wrong, no, it's gonna be Betty and Jughead. Well, look, y'all, look, now they are together. I just gotta say, I love them and I'm shipping them harder than ever. And I love that we saw them go to the same restaurant that Hiram went to. Which makes me wonder, are Tabitha's parents into shady stuff or are they just that rich? And I'm honestly glad that Veronica and Archie finally broke off their thing. And it seems like they're done for good. That's how it should be. And I'm not only saying this because obviously you guys know I ship Veronica and Reggie. That was like the final thing Veronica needed to do to move on from her past. You know, she moved on from Chad and Hiram. She had to give up Archie to go into her new future. And I gotta say, I love Cheryl having a daughter. We absolutely stand.
Okay guys, say what you want about Riverdale and its musical episodes, and I know a lot of people are like, why did they do so many? But I'm watching the new one from tonight, and I feel like Lily Reinhart is finally getting like a lot of solos and a lot of like solo songs, and like, Lily Reinhart can sing? Like, I knew she could sing. I've heard her cover. She's amazing. Her cover of Wicked Game is one of my favorite things in the entire world. But, like, Lily Reinhart has vocals. Like, she's doing, like, belts in this. She's doing runs. And I'm like, if I couldn't possibly love, like, I thought I loved Lily Reinhart as much as I could love Lily Reinhart. And then I hear her, like, singing these songs. And I'm like, hello? Like, again, say what you want about Riverdale, about the kind of show it is. Like, whatever. But, like, Lily Reinhart is killing it. She's so talented. So talented.
She's dead because of you.
Giving you all you want and more. Giving you every piece of me. I don't want, never can afford. I just want you to love for free.
Oh, 'cause you're the reason I believe in fate. You're my paradise.
It's in the typecast.
We can say though that the beanie is going to come back. The beanie is going to come back, but Jughead will not be the one wearing it.
What?
All right, that's
Put the beanie on Cheryl.
Just picture of it. I'm sorry guys, that is it for the Riverdale man. Thank you so much.
Because
I'm gonna stay here tonight and make sure that that doesn't happen.
Most of the time, the people we like don't like us back. Romeo and Juliet are the exception, not the rule.
I was running far away, would I run off the wall someday? Nobody knows, nobody even knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain.
Big Mom! We did it! Big Mom? Big Mom!
You made it! Go save Riley!
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye, 'cause time wasn't in our favor. This isn't goodbye, this is simply see you later.
It literally is. It was scripted, all four of us, and he was like, I don't want to do it, so he did it.
Maybe I'm a gangster too.
Cold.
What if they
We're not
picked you up
kidding,
just
though.
because you
Wait,
were
really?
old?
No, 100%.
I'm still holding on to everything that's dead and gone. I don't wanna say goodbye, 'cause this one means forever. Now you're in the stars, and 6 feet never felt so far. Here I am alone between the heavens and the embers. Oh, it hurts so hard for a billion different reasons. You took the best of my heart, left the rest in peace.
Let's review Riverdale at the Met Gala. I think she looks fucking amazing. I love the hair, I love the necklace, I love the way the dress looks on her. I don't love the color at all, but everything else is amazing. It's giving Tin Man. I don't love it. Yeah, I think the dress is beautiful on her. I just read an article talking about the meaning behind it. I don't remember it, but I really enjoy it. Not a huge fan of her hair or her makeup. I think other than that, she looks beautiful. The only thing I really didn't like is that the gloves weren't opera gloves and she wore them before, although I think it would look better if they were higher. I'm not sure if Lily Reinhardt is attending or not. I typically like her dresses in the past, but I couldn't find anything when I googled to see if she was coming.
I'm not a monster. Am I? I trust them more than I trust you, Betty.
Mom, are you out of your mind? Why are you doing this?
Don't touch me.
love you, Vinnie Cooper.
I love you. I was with an old friend who I haven't seen in a very long time.
Heather, wasn't it?
How did you know that? She used to sleep over every weekend.
They're letters from Heather.
What do you mean, letters from Heather?
23 and my folks are getting old. I know they don't have forever and I'm scared to be alone. So I'm thankful for my sister even though sometimes we fight. When high school wasn't easy, she's the reason I survived. I know she never leave me and I hate to see her cry. So I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side. I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side.